Yo, so what's quack-a-lackin' there, guys? So, hey, did you hear at the PSX event that they announced there was a new DLC? Oh, wait, what was it again? Oh, yeah, the dedicated... No, that wasn't it either. Oh, that's right. Sparrow Racing is coming to Destiny. Surprise! Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Kinda got blindsided. I was fully expecting an announcement of a new DLC or something else. Hey, maybe that's just my hopes. I felt like there needed to be an answer to all the new releases this year. They have the Fallout 4 to compete with now. They needed something to really bring back the audience to the Taken King. And I feel like this may have fallen short. I do think there's going to be an announcement coming soon about the DLC or something extremely valuable to lure those players back. But this wasn't it. Now, maybe it's just bad execution. Maybe they're not ready for it. Who knows what's going to go down the pipeline. What I do know, though, is that this is, in fact, an add-on. This is not anything that's going to encourage actual base game performance. Yeah, there's going to be gear, blah, blah, blah. You can infuse things. And I'm all for the Sparrow Racing League. I'm one of those guys that's wanted it for a long time. I think it's really, really cool. The catch is, I wanted it when the game was, working, was balanced, and was polished. So, though I'm a big fan and I can't wait to play it, I'm super stoked to do it with viewers on streams and everything like that, compete against my friends. And though I've been wanting it and I'm glad it's coming, I'm just bad about the execution and the timing here. I feel like that they should just stick to the responsibilities. You should get the game working and pristine and just a comfortable, balanced experience for the player before adding in new things. You can't just kind of move on to new things without cleaning up your previous mess. To me, I just feel like it's a bad play, and I'm not a big fan of that idea at all. Now, even though I have nothing to go against in any means towards the actual Sparrow Racing League itself, I'm stoked for it. I can't wait to do it. I'm going to live stream. It's going to be a blast. It's going to have a lot of fun. I don't know the replayability on it, but that's something we're going to have to find out in the future. I do know that it's going to be a great experience. It's well balanced from the feedback from the people that actually played it at the PSX event. I'm really stoked for it, but I can't just stop looking at the recent history that we've had with them. So let's take a moment and talk about the recent content that they've added into the game. Let's just take a moment and break this down. Now, we know the hard raid came, and we know the challenge mode came. Those were pretty much coming with the base game, though. So that has nothing to do with, the Eververse or the extra transactions, microtransactions, funding that. That has nothing to do with it. Those were things that were going to be coming anyways. So that's what was pretty much paid for when you bought the Taken King DLC. So now we got to focus on what we're getting from the Eververse company. They said that we're going to be getting lots of extra content because of the funding that they're going to be able to generate because of the Eververse company. What we do know. So we'll go back to the Festival of the Lost. Awesome event, but again, nothing for the base game content. You got a couple masks, we got some new emotes, great. They're earning a lot of money, but what are we really getting in return? Not too much. We'll skip forward a month. Refer a friend. This is just a blatant money grab. They want you to sell more copies of their game for them, generate more money, and in return, you guys get a couple emotes. Again, another opportunity here. We're going to fast forward to the Sparrow Racing League. Nothing for the base game. No new raids, no new strikes, nothing very interesting whatsoever to come from this. Things that should be coming with the DLC in its own, and it's not. So for now, we know that new Sparrows are coming, new emotes are coming, all these opportunities for more people to pump more money into this game, but we're not really getting any content. This is something that a lot of people are blind to, that they keep trying to do this. And a lot of people are like, hey, at the end of the day, these things are all optional, right? You don't have to buy the emotes, you don't have to do anything. But because you're not paying money does not mean there's not a cost. This is wasted manpower. The fact that they're prioritizing getting the Sparrow Racing League out there in advance, the fact that they're prioritizing all these things and using their manpower, the resources, the money they have available, can you imagine if they just completely didn't even work on the Sparrow Racing League? They could have probably saved the money that they paid their employees and bought dedicated servers. They could have been stepping forward and balancing the Crucible. Sunbreaker could have been nerfed months ago. Things could have been changed in an entirely different experience, but they're putting their resources in different areas and they're adding to it instead of fixing the problems that are currently existing. And to me, I feel like that's bad play. I'm all for Sparrow Racing League. I just feel like the timing and execution was just off. That's something that we should have had in the future, after the game was working well and we had what we wanted out of the base game. I feel like there are all these problems that they still need to work on, and we know we're making progress. We know balance is getting closer and closer with Super. We know these things are coming, and that's exciting at all. It just pains me to know that, hey, maybe balance would have been here sooner if they were putting their resources in the right play. So that's just how I feel about it. True story today, I woke up, I started playing Trials with viewers, hanging out a little bit. We had 7 wins on the ticket. Cool beans, 2 more to the lighthouse. Choo-choo, let's go. And then we run into a lobby full of red bar guys. The kind of guys that you shoot and they actually take the damage 3 seconds later. And the sad part is you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, we go to 4-4, we lose the 5th round. First loss, no big deal. That's what Mercy's for. The game after that, we play 1 round, a buddy gets error coded and knocked out. Now we're dealing with a 2v3 and we lose our lighthouse run. Completely unrelated things, nothing we can defend against, and we lost because there was not a level playing field. These are things that should be prioritized over adding in new things like Sparrow Racing League. So I'm glad it's there. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it because, hell, it's there and I'm going to play the shit out of it. It's going to be a blast to play with friends. I'm just saying I wish the actual base game experience was there. I wish we were getting more raids. I wish we were having a balanced crucible. I wish these things were fixed before adding in new things. So let me know what you guys think down below. The comment section was designed for you guys to leave feedback. So use it and abuse it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, support the video, and subscribe if you're new here. I make daily Destiny content. Do it now. Take care, guys. Hopefully I'll see you out there on the racetracks.